Okay, so these are the ingredients. So we have here 5 blocks of 250-gram Philadelphia cream cheese and 1 cup of sugar, caster sugar preferably, 3 tablespoons of plain flour, it says plain, and 5 large eggs and 3 large egg yolks and 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and of course some sour cream. For the base we have digestive. Well, I use digestive. You don't have to. You can use just I think in US you have gingersnaps or something. You can use those for extra flavor. I just use digestive because that's just easy, convenient for me. And of course unsalted butter. Alright, so for the base you need 1 large plastic bag, like those Ziploc bags, 1 stick thing to bash it with, bash the digestive with, of course digestive. So you put the digestive, we need 3 cups, but I'm not going to count these. I'm just going to go approximately whatever. You don't have to make 3 cups, you can make 4 cups if you want. It's just what you prefer actually. I prefer to have, you know, normal thickness, but if you want really thick base, you can of course do that. I'm just gonna bash it like this. Okay, now as you can see, it's reasonably crumbled now. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some melted butter in it and combine it. And for the butter, it's actually 10 tablespoons of melted butter, but I just sort of partially melted my butter. Okay, so that goes in, just like that, into the beautiful crumbled digestive mix. And then we just bash it up again. And so that the digestive crumbs are well combined with the melted butter, or partially melted butter. So here we go, bash it up again. As you see there, sort of like egg yolk. This recipe makes 1 of this, 1 big cheesecake, 1 big 21 centimeter cheesecake. But today I'm going to, as an adventurous thing, I'm going to use these mini cupcake pans. Okay, so I've actually lined this one already, just about, you know, however thick you want it to be, doesn't really matter. And now this one's a little bit more difficult, but I've figured out a system, okay? You just grab some like so, like a, what is this, a teaspoon, I think, a teaspoon, dunk it, push it down, and then grab more, dunk it, push it down. So the base is done and in the fridge to chill for about half an hour. You can chill it up to 2 hours, it's your choice. So what I'm going to do is open up all the Philadelphia cheese. I'll write the exact amount in the description bar place, so don't worry about, you know, how much. Because if you don't live in Australia, it's probably going to be in ounces, and I'll calculate it and put it in the description section. And with the Philadelphia cream cheese, you don't have to use the original. You can use the fat-free kind, and that's not going to change the flavor at all. So you can use that, yeah. And also in there I have 3 tablespoons of plain flour. Also I'm going to put 1 cup of caster sugar. You see, I do everything by eye, I don't exactly do it, you know. Okay, so all we have to do now is to mix it up with the electric mixer. Alright, so I've mixed up the sugar, plain flour and Philadelphia cheese just a little bit, so that it's just a little bit smoother than in its block form. And now I'm going to put 5 eggs and 3 egg yolks, one by one, okay? Oh, so I forgot to mention again that before I started mixing up the Philadelphia cheese, I started up the oven at 250 degrees. Well, mine's 230 degrees, so I did that. But if yours goes up to 250 degrees Celsius, do that. If it's not in Celsius form, it's going to be 450 Fahrenheit, 450 degrees Fahrenheit, okay? Alright guys, so I have one more egg to add, so I thought I'd just show you. It's going to be loud, so I'm not going to talk over it. Crack it in. Crack. Okay, it's in. So, at a low speed, just go. Now we're going to add the vanilla. Again, I'm not going to measure it, just approximately 1 teaspoon. So that's the filling. And I'm going to bring back the base. Okay, so it's time to fill in the mini New York cheesecake. And all I do is get a tablespoon and then get a big scoop. 1 scoop is fill it up to the very top. Okay, it's now all filled, as you can see. Not perfect, but you know, that's not what I'm looking for, so that's okay. And now I have the water boiling because I want to prepare a water bath. Now, water bath is to ensure that the cheesecake is moist. So I grab an oven-proof dish like this, and then you put hot water in it, put a pan like this, and then put it in the very bottom layer of the oven, okay? So on the very, very bottom. Now, one thing with my oven is that it's uneven. One side will be browner than the other side. Now, normally when I bake cakes, I would turn it around so that they both get even amounts of heat. But then with cheesecake, because I don't open the oven door unless it's time to get it out, I won't be able to. So this side will be a little bit darker than this side, but that's okay. Well, for me, it's okay. Okay, this is the mini cheesecake that has been taken out from the oven. It's been in the oven at 230 degrees Celsius and 450 degrees Fahrenheit for about 8 minutes, and then I turned it down to 95 degrees or 200 degrees Fahrenheit for about 10 minutes. But now that I think about it, I think it's a little bit overdone than I wanted it to be. So I'll just hold it up for you so you can have a closer look. See? Okay, so this is the finished product. There you go. I just put a mint on top, just for decoration. You can also put some glaze on top, just for a better, shinier look, but you don't have to, it's not a must. And it actually tastes pretty good, so I'm happy with it. Yeah, so there you go, mini New York cheesecake.